Hello everybody, it's me Roscoe and welcome to another instalment of Game Day, and we're back in South Wales once again. We're here a few weeks back in Swansea, but today we're in Cardiff as Town take on the Bluebirds in the Championship, looking to make it 7 wins in a row. Can they do it? We shall wait and see. They're taking on an informed Cardiff side who are unbeaten in their last 4. 3 of those are wins, so it should be a very good battle today. Of course, live on Sky, an early kick-off, so salute to all the Town fans who came on the day. That away end is packed once again, so big shout out to you as always. And yeah, food is in the belly, ladies and gentlemen, but no meat is grabbed for me today. There are some on offer. There's a good old breakfast pie. It looks pretty good, but I had breakfast in my hotel and I stuffed myself. And that was pretty good, so I'll give it a good 8 out of 10 from my hotel, so shout out to them. But yeah, let's get right into it though. We're going to have the thoughts of the KO Army, the team news, and yeah, can Town make it 7 wins in a row? We shall wait and see. And as you can see, got a nice little pink number to get my snappy snaps. Let's get into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, team news has just dropped, and I'm having a nice little sit down, just looking at the view here at Cardiff City Stadium. The players warming up below me, doing their runs, doing their stretches. The goalies are saving some balls, kicking some balls, doing what they have to do to get ready for the game. And the team sheet is here in all its glory. And it looks pretty solid. I'm going to ask AJ his thoughts on it. I think it's going to be a good 7 or 8 out of 10. I'll try to catch him before he goes up to the press box. But it looks pretty solid. I like that. And there's no spelling mistakes from what I can see. And there is 3 channel changes, so that is solid to see as well. Harry Clark starts instead of Axel Twanzavi. Wes Byrne starts. Of course, he had a fantastic performance against Bristol City. And Jeremy Sarmiento also starts. So there's the 3 changes. Nathan Broadhead is also on the bench, which is good to see. And that is a solid lineup. I like to see it. Kieffer Moore, of course, up top. Will he score against his former side? We shall wait and see. Let's go and see. Get some snappy snaps, and let's get right into it. Let's do this. Well, from one of the stands to the press room, AJ's here, my friends. How are you?
All good, yeah. Nice night last night, well rested and all up for it.
Oh, well up for it. I said, I think AJ may give this a 7 out or 8 out of 10. We've actually seen a bit of an error, but your opening thoughts on it?
Yes, here we go. Here is our team. Yeah, Ipswich Town AFC. Ooh. We don't know where they've got that from, because the last team here was Huddersfield, not Huddersfield Town AFC. Yeah. Sunderland, don't know. Yeah. But nicely lined out. I like the little line down the middle. Yeah. Other than that, pretty good. So
are you more a V or a versus?
I'm a versus.
Yeah.
Which I feel like we need a rule on this, because Mark does a V. Stu, what do? You have like X, V, X or versus A. You do just a bit. Right, so this is just me. I might have to change my ways now. But yeah, other than that, it's a little bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah, a little dark, yeah.
I'd like a bit more colour.
At least the badge is coloured.
Yeah, we've got some sponsors on the back. Yeah. Any big ones that stand out. I think I saw Heineken there somewhere.
New Balance.
Wow, New Balance. There you go, big names. So yeah, I think that's an 8. Take that.
Yeah, no spelling mistakes we've seen. It's just the AFC basically. But there's the team sheet rating, and we're now going to get onto our spots. AJ and Stu, get ready to do the words. I'm going to go and get the snappy snaps. Let's get into it. Let's see if Town can make it 7 wins in a row, AJ. Let's do it.
Ipswich Town lost 2-1. Last minute goal. It's raining. It's miserable. I'm here with Sweet Welsh Prince, so Harvey Davis. My friends, local-ish game for you, although it's still a little bit of a trek from North Wales. Town's 6th game unbeaten, or I think 7 games unbeaten, but 6 in a row is done and dusted. Town, of course, took the lead. Kieffer Moore against his former club. Makes it 1-0. Cardiff scored 2 goals in stoppage time to win. Just your overall thoughts right now.
I think the weather sums up our mood at the moment, doesn't it, Ross, to be fair? Yeah, listen, it wasn't a great game, was it, throughout the whole game. I thought the first half passed us by a little bit, turned into a little bit of a scrappy game, which probably suited Cardiff, to be fair. And yeah, you think when big Kieffer, and it was a hell of a finish, wasn't it? You've got to say, really good finish with his left foot. You think when Kieffer scores that, we might just hold on and and a really important 3 points like we've done so many times away from home this season. But yeah, I think we sat back too deep. We really did. We invited the pressure, and when the 8 minutes goes up, it gives everyone in the stadium a lift, all the home fans, and yeah, really disappointed. But I've just put on Twitter there, context is really important and perspective is really important. 5th loss of the season.
Yeah, we've only lost 5 guys. No, 5 games, ladies and gentlemen.
When you compare it to like Leicester, 7 losses. I think Leeds have got 6 or 7 losses. Yeah. So, listen, we're not going to win every game. No. Not every game is going to be smooth sailing. It's just the division we're in. It's a mad division, and we're you know, we've given such a good account of ourselves so far this season. There's still lots of games to go. You know, Leeds have got some really tough games coming up. You know, I won't be looking on Twitter much tonight, I don't think, to say the least. But listen, it's one of those things that happens. It wasn't a great game. A point was probably a fair result, but you felt once they got the equaliser, they had nothing to lose, really, did they? They sat in 10th place. They're not going up. They're not going down. So, yeah, disappointed. But listen, we move on. I'm back at Portman Road next week, so looking forward to that. Another tough game with Sheffield Wednesday, but this team responds really well to setbacks, and I'm fully expecting us to do the same. So, yeah, up at Town, and yeah, looking forward to next week.
We're now joined by another Welshman. It's K-Dog, my friend. You only live around the corner, and we've lost. We're not going to win them all. We're not. Like, your thoughts on that?
I need a hug. I can't repeat what I called the ref on a public broadcast. Poor, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's just first half was poor, scrappy. They looked like they were going to score. We got to half time 0-0. I thought, oh, you're right. But we're a bit like Plymouth. It was scrappy first half, and we just put our foot on the gas, controlled the game, and scored and took control. And we did.
Yeah.
And then it just fell apart again. We were far from our best. We didn't look like a team that had won 6 in a row and were flying at second. We looked like a team that were...
Do you think it's actually, and some people will not be happy with me saying this, maybe even Kieran Kenner and co won't be happy. Do you think we were just knackered? Because we have had a lot of games, a lot of travelling.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're one of the first teams in the league, but this is another long
Yeah.
away trip. And
Yeah, potentially. You guys, we played 3 games in a week with a lot of travelling.
yeah.
But can you say sometimes Cardiff were a better side than us today, and sometimes it goes. We scored another late goal, and they've done to us what we've done to teams all year. Poor defend. From what I can see from my end, I couldn't see
It
much
wasn't
of it.
great. Just clear it.
Yeah,
God's sake.
pinball around, just poor defending, plenty of opportunities to go. I've got an opinion on whether the corner had time. I don't think it did. 90 plus 10, 90 plus 9 or whatever it was. I thought it looked like a foul on Leaf from where I was. The ref seemed to let a lot go today, more so than you'd expect. Why there was only 1 yellow card, I don't know. As, to quote Mr. Baines, who can't be here.
Yeah. Get well soon.
Get well soon, Bainesy. But I just thought the ref was poor, we were poor, the game was poor. Draw, if we'd have come away with a draw, I thought I probably on balance would have been a fair result. But we let it on ourselves, we sat back, we let them come at us. I think we're conversely in the home tie, their substitutions changed the game and we won. Today, the one substitution I think he made, Errol, what's his name, made it quite well. They had that right winger they had was painfully left-footed, had to cut back inside every time, couldn't get a ball in the box because Leaf would hold him up, Burge would come over. Once they got a man on who could put a ball in by going outside, they seemed to do really a lot better. So, you know, it's a tough one for me to take, being local. It's a tough one to take now because it's now out of our hands again. But just for Bono, 9 cup finals. More to see ourselves up. We've got to go away, take the week off and improve, because if we play like that next week, Wednesday, they lost last night, but they're in the team in form. Cardiff are a team in form. We were a team in form, but we didn't play well today. And we've got to change that for next week. Otherwise, we're not going to go up like that.
Okay.
Well, no, not automatic. I know we're not. Performances aren't going to keep us in the top 2, and that's what I meant. So we're still going up.
Top man.
Cheers.
Well, the rain keeps pouring down here in South Wales. I'm joined from Liam from crew, the final man to join me on a sombre bit of mood. A defeat, my friends. And we've scored late goals against many teams this season, and it's happened to us today. How are you feeling?
I don't know, really. Shades of Charlton last season? Or...
Nah, it wasn't as bad as that. I don't know.
No.
It was 2 late goals, and
But I mean, I kind of saw it, but didn't see it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, they deserved first half over the better team, and they had the better chances. I mean, we didn't. I don't think even had a shot on goal first half. So, but I thought after about half an hour, I thought we just about got control of the game without doing anything. Cardiff kind of, the chances dried up. Second half, it followed pretty similar pattern, and then for about 10 minutes, from about 65 onwards, we just took control. Even though it was really slow build-up, we took control, and we looked like we were building up a head of steam, even though, again, we didn't have too many shots on goal. I know Amari had his curler that the keeper
That went
saved.
in, that would have been beautiful.
But we didn't create a lot. And then Kieffer scores out of absolutely nothing. I mean, it's a quality finish. And from there, you're thinking 10 minutes to go. You're thinking, right, we've now got control of this game. Let's see it out like we have done. I mean, Bristol City on Tuesday night, I mean, we could have scored an extra couple of goals, and Bristol City didn't have a sniff getting at our penalty area. Today, feels like tonight, yeah.
Very, very gloomy.
It's like, as soon as the goal went in, I don't understand where suddenly this kind of panicky, let's just thump it forward kind of mentality came. They're a good enough side to keep knocking the ball about, and yes, they put the pressure on, they pressed higher, but we're a good enough team to get beyond that press and potentially catch them on the counter. And we didn't try it. We just, every time we got the ball, we just basically looked to get rid of it. Didn't really get any position high up the pitch, and just continued to allow them to just keep coming. And the 2 goals, well,
Clear the bloody ball. I know it's hard as, it's easy for me to say that just watching and taking pictures, but
someone should have cleared it.
Yeah.
But our defence, let's be honest, Ipswich are not in the top 3 because we're defensively solid.
True that. Although
so,
away from home, we've actually got a lot of clean sheets away from home. Like today, I thought when we went 1-0 up, I thought, okay, another clean sheet away from home, 1-0 win, job done. But yeah, the added time come up, and obviously it was always going to be added time because Kieffer Moore had to get his bandage and stuff. But yeah, we just didn't defend well.
It's just that lack of control.
Yeah.
I mean, McKenna talked about it against Rotherham. There was no control. For majority of that second half, Cardiff created absolutely nothing, and there was nothing for them for us to get worried about. And then as soon as Kieffer scores, the game changes from there, because then all of a sudden they didn't need to, but they've gone into super ultra defensive mode, and suddenly they've just given Cardiff a platform to pile balls into the box. I mean, they should have equalised 2 minutes before they got the goal, and it was coming, and there was just no one. I just didn't see anyone kind of go, let's calm it down. Let's just take a moment and control the ball. It was just every time.
Normally Morsley's like that, isn't he? There's certain players who calm it down. Obviously, you can't just calm it down when it's going crazy, balls going to the box. Obviously, in the first half, Cardiff could have been 2-3-0 up because we had clearance off the line. Vaz had to make a save, so the warning signs were actually in the first half.
And as I say, they did have that period at the start of the first half, and we've had that quite a lot of teams. I mean, even at Portman Road, we've gone behind in games because teams have made fast starts and we don't seem to react to it. And today we had that, but we got away with it. We got through that period without conceding. And once we got through that tough period, you think we're in with we've got a great chance now if we can just get control of the game. And we're not going to beat every team in this division by absolutely running forward and destroying them every 2 seconds. We're going to have to grind out the odd game where we may not create that many chances, and that was there today. And then we've just, for some reason, last 10 minutes wilted. So, but it was going. I think there was going to be one game, or at least one game. There's probably another 1 or 2 maybe in that run.
You've got 9 more games to go.
Well, there's a lot of tough games still to come.
Yeah.
I mean,
even Sheffield Wednesday can be a bit of a.
I heard a lot of people say, "Oh, I feel we can go on a League One kind of unbeaten run to the end of the season now and get ourselves promoted." But it's a championship. I mean, these teams are no mugs. I mean, you're not playing teams who are massively smaller than us. You're playing teams who are on a par with us. The Cardiff are on a par.
They're a form team going into this one. 3 wins in a row.
And look,
4 now.
We come to their place, we've almost won it, and we've kind of let it go. But there's some tough games still to come. We just got to get back on it. And other teams, the other 3, I'm sure they're all celebrating it, saying that lucky Ipswich have finally lost a bit of their luck. But they're going to drop points somewhere. I think the pressure of a promotion race is still going to tell, even though they've got Premier League footballers in their squads. Still going to tell. So 9 games to go, as you say. Plenty of time. We long journey home today. Take it on the chin, and we just come back next week and start again and put another good run together.
Indeed. On to the next one then, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Liam. Thanks, K-Dog. Thanks, Sweet Prince Harvey Davis, for joining me, and I'll be back for game day next time, back at Portland Road. See you next time. Bye for now.